The video features an academic exposition on the Sufi thought of great Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi, presented by Professor Manzoor Ahmad Bhat.
नहमदु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम औज़ु बिल्लाहि समीन अलीम मिनश्शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and greetings to all the esteemed viewers. Today we are having our discourse number 39, and in today's discourse we shall focus upon some aspects of the Sufi thought of Hazrat Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh. We find that Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh was a multidimensional personality. He was a great reformer, he was a great thinker, a prolific writer, a great scholar, and at the same time, he was a profound Sufi. As a Sufi, he deals in detail with the various themes of Tasawwuf, or we may call it Sufism. These include number one, philosophy of Tasawwuf or Sufism. Number two, important practices of the Sufis. Number three, interpretation and elaboration of his Shahudi philosophy. And number four, his response to the Wahdatul Wujud theory as propounded by Shaykh Muhyiddin ibn Arabi. Now, Tawheed in the Sufi terminology means number one, the faith and belief in the unity of God. Number two, to discipline one's exoteric and esoteric aspects of life in the light of that faith. And number three, experience of Visal, that is spiritual union with God. And number four, in the light of spiritual experience, a theosophical interpretation of the reality. We find that the conception of Tawheed as developed by Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh has been termed as Tawheed Shuhudi or Wahdat al-Shuhud, which simply means the perception, that is Shuhud, of one being in spiritual experience. On the basis of his genuine spiritual experience, that is Kashf-e Sahih, Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh traverses three stages. Number one, at the first stage, he has the spiritual experience which is comparable to the Wahdat al-Wujud, that is the unity of the being, where the existence of other than God, that is Gairullah, so is reduced to nothing. In the next stage, Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh experiences the state, that is Kafiyat of Ziliyat, that is adumbration. So this seems a stage of transition in his spiritual journey. Here, Shaykh rahmatullahi alayh opines that the universe has a being of its own, though it is only the zil or shadow semblance of the reality. In fact, Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh here begins to doubt the theory of Wahdatul Wujud, that is unity of being, and he begins to experience the existence of duality, that is Isnavniyat. Now, Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi rahmatullahi alayh from the stage and state of Ziliyat, that is shadowness, his spiritual experience advances to the stage of Abdiyat, that is servanthood. Now the duality of Khalik, that is God, and Makhluk, that is other than God, becomes very much clear to Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah in his spiritual experience. Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah now preaches that the concept and theory of Wahdatul Wujud is not in conformity with the Tawheed as preached and taught by the prophets. He gives three arguments to substantiate his viewpoint. Number one, the prophets did not preach and teach that the being is one. Instead, they preached and taught that God is one. Number second, the prophets did not preach that nothing exists other than God, but they preached that there is nothing worthy of worship other than God. Number third argument, he propounds that the religion as preached by the prophets is based on the premise of duality, that is Isnavniyat, and not the identity of God with the world. Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah holds that the being, that is Zat, of God is not subservient to his worlds created by him. He quotes Quranic references to substantiate his viewpoint. I present here only the translation. I quote it: Allah is wholly sufficient unto himself. He needs none of the worlds. This is a reference from Surah Ankabut, which is chapter number 29, and the verse number is 6. Thus, according to Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah, God is perfect in himself. He again refers to the Quran, and I quote it here: Auz billahi minash shaitani rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim, subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. The translation goes like this: the Lord is holier than the qualities which they ascribe to him. This is a reference from Surah As-Safat, which is chapter number 37, and verse number is 180. So, God is neither subservient to the worlds nor to the attributes, according to Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah. The existence of the world is not comparable to the divine existence. God's existence is real, whereas the existence of the world is mawhum or unreal. So this is from his Maktubat Imam Rabbani, volume number 2, and this is Maktub number 98, to which I am referring here. So basically, why do they, Sheikh Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi as well as Shaykh Ahmad Sirhindi Rahmatullahi Allah, both the great scholars and Sufis, why do they consider world as unreal? Because the world has a beginning and it has an end. Therefore, anything, the whole universe and whatever is there in the universe, which has a beginning and an end, is not real according to the interpretation of the Sufis. So only it is God who is the real, and in the sense that God has neither a beginning nor an end. Therefore, qualification to be real is that is there should be no beginning, there should be no end. So when there is beginning as well as end, so that object, that is the whole universe and whatever is therein, is not real, but it is unreal or it is mawhum. Thank you very much. Jazakumullahu khair. Inshallah, we shall continue with this discussion in our next discourse also. So you are most welcome to share our video, favor us with your views, and subscribe to our channel Understanding Sufism. Fi amanillahi ta'ala.